done your 3 roll downs, you're going to stand at not our normal end of the mat, so the front rather than the back. And then we're going to go into a squat, quite low, taking the hands down, taking one leg back, other leg back, into your down dog. And remember, I say to you not to pitch forward, but go into a V, so your tailbones up really high, let your head go. Dropping one heel, slightly rotating, drop the other heel to slightly rotate, and again, breathing in and breathing out. You have a nice bit of movement through the pelvis, and then you can walk yourself into a plank position to hold 30 seconds. So be careful with planks that you are not down here or up here. You can be slightly lifted in the pelvis. Watch that head that's not hanging. So if plank isn't for you, then you need to be in an all fours lift. So that's not a tucked position, it's not partially up here. It's that all fours position, 30 seconds. Or again, if that's not for you, gentle cat. And then releasing. So plank, 30 seconds, all fours lift, 30 seconds, or cat, just gently do what's right for you. And then once you finish, push back, up, into down dog. Taking those heels back, but not really pushing them back towards the mat. If you can get them down onto the mat, that's great. Nice long hamstrings, that's lovely. And then bending the knees and taking your chest towards your thighs. So again, the bottom is sticking up, the head is relaxed, release that neck, strong arms, gentle cat if this is not for you. And then coming down to all fours, give your wrists a little bit of a circle, and then round the other way. So back to all fours, hands directly underneath the shoulders, knees back underneath the hips. Now, often I correct that position there where you've got those knees too far forward. So make sure you've given your hips a bit of space and you take them back a little bit. So with this one, take your hands a little bit further forward to give you a bit more space. Take your right elbow down and rotate to the left. And then push back up again. Take your left elbow down and rotate to the right. And again, breathing in, breathing out, rotate. Push it up. So what I normally watch for with this one is that you're not pushing back. So that's me exaggerating it. So your rotation is through the upper body. And you're not wiggling that lower half around or pushing back to make it easier, because the body always likes to cheat. So a couple more like that, just warming up that rotation. And then we're going to go into gentle threading the needle, taking the elbow up. You're going to thread, taking the hand, back of the hand, towards the back of the wrist. Thread through, small, upper body only. Come back to the centre, breathe in. Breathe out, thread through in the middle. Come back to the centre, push through to the knee. So again, your body will want to do that to make it easier. Reach that arm through towards the knee without pushing too far back. So then the upper body, this part here, is rotating and your arm is reaching. And then come back up again. So take that other elbow up, so on the other arm, thread it through to the back of the wrist, bring it back to the centre, thread it through to the middle, bring it back to the centre, and thread it through to the knee. Come back to the centre. Other side. Make sure your bottom is sticking out and you've got that little pool of water in your lumbar. Again, sometimes this is what happens and you thread through in a flexion position. I'd rather the body stay in neutral and you're pulling that belly button in. Keep going. 5 on each side for me, please. Keep going with your 5 demonstrated. Taking your time with it, this is a nice one to work on your rotation. Remember the upper body, try and not allow those hips to shift side to side. Upper body movement, nice and small. Taking your time with the breathing. Taking the elbow up and threading through. Back of the wrist, middle, towards the knee, reaching through. When you've finished, just drop back into your rest position. And your rest position can be feet together, knees apart, dropping back with the fingertips lifted. Dropping the head down, and if you want to, get your towel or your cushion and put it underneath your head. Or if it's easier, child pose, and again, cushion on underneath the head if you need to. Breathing into the back of the rib cage. Breathing out. No rush, staying in that position. For those that know that they need to have a folded up pillow placed underneath the rib cage, place it down and have that placed underneath the rib cage, so below the bust, taking the arms down to the side, turning your head to the right, so toes together, heels dropped out, taking a breath in. So you're preparing the body as you breathe in. You breathe out, a gentle scoop of the tummy. You don't want bracing because you want to be able to open the body and lift up those arms. Lift the arms up a little bit more. As long as it doesn't go into your lower back, you can lift the legs up. Squeezing those heels, working the glutes. And then coming back down again, turning your head the other way. And again, breathing in, breathe out, scoop the tummy, lift, lengthen through the top of the head. So remember, you don't do your head like that, you have a nice long neck. And then coming back down again, turning the head. Off you go again, draw the heels together, lift the legs if you want to, really lengthen through with the arms, adding a degree of difficulty if you wish to, as long as it doesn't go into your lumbar, sweeping the arm round, sweep the other arm round, and down, and then coming back down again, turn the head. Keep going, 5 more, lifting up, squeezing the heels, reaching the arms, breathe out as the arm comes around, and back. Keep that breathing going, don't hold your breath. Coming down again, turning your head, release before you start again, coming up again. Two more. Last one. Push into rest if you've already finished. If you're not doing the arms, you will be quicker than those with the arms. Adding the arms in, coming down, and release. again. Left over right, tuck the tailbone under, dropping back. One more on each side. And you go. Tuck under, dropping back. Cross. Last one. Dropping back. And then you come to sitting. You're going to get hold of your band or your robe belt. Place it underneath your feet. Don't worry if you haven't got either. You just pretend that you are there. So, slightly lean back with or without the band. Good bone health. Use the band, pull back. And release. Breathing in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Watch those shoulders hitching. Pull that belly button in. So without the band, pull back. So you've hinged back and you're pulling those arms back and away. Pulling it back and away. With or without the bands. So if you have just got the robe, there's no give in the robe. So you might want to just go back and lift up again. Back, and this is with the robe. That's it, the robe belt, that is, not the whole robe. That would be crazy. Lift up. Back. Lift up. So losing the robe belt, staying with the band if you've got it, you rotate and then come back again. Without the band, go back, rotate. Breathe in, breathe out. So you're working the obliques here and away. Use your breathing. That's it. So the elbow's going back, the body isn't going back. The elbow's going back, elbow's going back, elbow, elbow. Last one. And coming up, stretching the legs away, lift out of the waist and just curving forward. Breathing into that stretch there. Breathing out, coming up into your lifting through the body, through the top of the head. Release your legs. So, if you've got your little cushion and you need a little cushion or two little cushions there, place the two little cushions there. If you've got a ball, you're going to roll back and place the ball underneath the bottom. If you've got no ball, you just go up into double knee fold and go into bug, opposite arm, opposite leg. Keep that going. If having both your legs up is too much, then you need to just have one leg up and then go onto the toes of the other foot. And you go into bug on one side only, and then you swap and do bug on the other leg. So otherwise, there's your normal bug, and you're doing opposite arm, opposite leg, 10 of those on each side. Breathing, releasing those shoulders into the mat. Nice loose jaw. Once you've done your 10, let's do 10 each side. 10 each side. So same side. Take that leg away, keeping the other leg still. Working the tummy, upper abs, lower abs. Keep breathing. Don't hold your breath. I don't know how many we've done. So once you count to 10, go straight on to the other side. It's just a small movement, just a small bug, working the limbs away from the centre. Space between your toes, don't cramp up those toes. Last ones, knees in, rocking side to side, massaging your back. So double knee fold again, opposite arm, opposite leg to the side, bring it back in. Opposite arm, opposite leg to the side, bring it back in. And again, 10 each side. If having both legs up is too much, go onto the toes of the other leg. Side and in. Stay with that same side, side, and then in. Side, and then in. Be careful not to drop to the side if you're just using one leg. Side, and then in. Once you've done the 10, bring those knees in, one hand on one knee, one hand on the other, circle round. Again, space between your toes, nice and loose in the hips. Round the other way. Double knee fold, or one leg only. So, toe tap, the leg. Toe tap, bring it in. Toe tap away. Those who know who they are need to keep your head down. Keep your head down. Those who like curl up, start to curl up. And then start to open up through the front of the hips. Start to stretch the legs away. And then if you can, you go into scissors. Again, those people who normally do it in my classes, please do it if you so wish. Those who don't attempt it. Just keep in this position. Bring that leg in, send the other leg away. 10 each leg, whichever level you want to do. Keep yourself safe. One leg only would be that. 10 each leg. Do what's right for you. And then bring those knees in. Circle the feet, because often it's the toes get scrunched. And then circle round the other way. Double knee fold or feet down. So again, you've been coming to me long enough to know whether you are feet up or feet down. Into hip rolls. So remember, move from the hip. Taking the opposite arm down to the sides. You've got that counterbalance. Come back to the centre. Breathe in. Breathe out. Side. But make sure you really roll in that hip. Open the arm. Nice stretch across the pecs. Come back to the centre. Breathing in. Breathe out. Side. Roll with that hip. Centre. Breathing in. Breathe out to the side. And centre. And side. And centre. Across the side. Feet up or feet down. With leg extension if you wish to. Again, those of you who normally do that know who you are. Those who've got their feet up and lower back is not an issue. Take your toes down to the floor, both of them down. Feet and knees stay together as we, all of us, feet down, roll across to the side and open through the front of the chest. Come back to the centre, breathing in. Breathe out, roll across. Just enjoy that openness through the hips, through the top of the body. Reach away. Back to the center. Slide the legs away. Circle round with the arms. And bring the knees back in again. Slide the legs away, take the arms back, circle round with the arms, and bring the knees back in. So you can stay doing that with your head down. Nice stretch away. For those who've got no neck issues, curl up and bring the knees in. You can support your head if you wish to. Slide away, chin nod or curl up, bring those knees in. Away. Breathing in, breathe out, use your tummy, curling up, slide away. Do what's right for you, don't copy me. If you normally keep your head down, keep your head down. And away. So those who curl up, those who don't, chin nod, bring the knees in. And away. 2 more. And in. Curl up if you normally curl up. And in. Everybody bring those knees in. Feet down one at a time. Little cushion rather than being up here. Head down. We're going to lift up into bridge. Working the glutes, glute med. Lift up. So again, watch that rib cage. Nice and controlled through the tummy. Open through the hips. Engage in those glutes. Staying up there. Knee open. Bring it back in. Knee open. Bring it back in. Watch those glutes don't drop. Knee open. Bring back in. Knee open. And in. 1 more each side. Knee open. And in. Knee open. And in. So, bridge down. So that's staying in neutral. Keep that nice control. Bridge down. And again. Lift. Open those hips. Work the glutes. And in. 3 each side. Keeping the pelvis as still as possible. There is some movement. But what you don't want is to dip down when you open the knee. So I can really feel that working because I've been doing the Joe Wicks classes every morning at 9 o'clock on YouTube. So he does like his squats and his lunges. Lift up, so I can really feel it in my glutes at the moment. And again, open and squeeze in, open and squeeze in. 2 more each side. And 1 more each side. Glutes are getting tired now. Lower down the body. Let's do 1 more repetition. Lift up. And open. Close. Open and close. I think we've got 1 more. I lost count. Can't count to 3 either. Rubbish. And lower down. So, foot onto thigh. If that is not possible and that is too uncomfortable, do the leg over the thigh. Otherwise, foot over thigh, fingertips together so your shoulders are nice and wide. Foot across, centre, knee to the side. And again, those who know they shouldn't rotate too far, make it small please and just do more of them. Centre. And roll. Keep your shoulders down. Taking your time. And centre. Back to the centre. So some of you may need to build up your head a little bit with some more cushions as you lift up that leg. And again, that might be too much for some of you, so bring that leg across a little bit more. Otherwise, knee out, open through the hip, and you'll be getting that stretch in the glute piriformis. Use your tummy. Bring that leg in a little bit more, using your thigh to push against your foot. Space between your toes. Place the foot down. So those who have knee issues, spine curl with your feet down, please. Those who hip issues, those who don't have knee or hip issues, stay with your foot up. Keep this stabilizing leg nice and strong. Everybody wheel up into spine curls. So this leg here with the foot on will wobble. Try and really be strong in it and lift up the glutes and open that knee without allowing the hips to drop. Stay lifted up. If that is too much, you need to do a normal spine curl, please. Wheel down. Everybody into normal spine curl now. Wheeling up, lift up. Elbows down, nice and wide. Forearms back. Reaching the arms away if you can. If you've got shoulder issues, keep the arms down by your side at all times, please. Bring the arms down. And again, breathing in. Breathe out. Wheel that spine up. Lift up. Take those elbows nice and wide. Window arms. Forearms back. Reach if you can. And wheel down. Bone by bone, wheels down as you reach the arms away, creating opposition in the movement. And then coming down. Other leg. Foot onto thigh or thigh onto thigh. Do what's right. Fingertips together. Roll across. Oh, a bit of Enya there for you. Shout out to my 9:30 Wednesday class. Come back to the centre. Breathing in there. Breathing out. Cross you go. Shoulders nice and wide, nice and relaxed. And across. And centre. And across. And centre. If you can, lift up that leg. Bring it in a little bit more, stronger stretch. How long have I been going for, JB? Oh, he doesn't know. Foot down. So at this point, some of you need to place your foot down to do a normal spine curl. Otherwise, those that don't have any knee or hip issues, you lift all the way up. Just watching that knee at the bottom there doesn't fold out to the side. Keep nice and steady and lift up with the glutes. Wheel down. Quite a lot of effort goes into the arms, so be careful not to press too hard. And then everybody into spine curls together. Wheeling up, lifting up with the arms. Breathing in there. Breathe out, elbows and wide. Forearms back. Reach away as you wheel down and the arms go back. And you bring the arms down by your side. Last one, lifting up. Elbows wide, forearms back, reach away, and you wheel down as you reach away. Slide one leg away, slide the other leg away, push those heels away, breathing in there. Breathing out, bring your arms down by your side. Changing your head cushion to a big cushion. So, big cushion onto your side. Lift up in the waist, knee over knee, arm over arm. Breathing in to take your arm up. Breathing out to rotate. And then ready to close. 5 or 6 of those on each side. Keep going with that, making sure that you are doing your breathing as you open. And then open all the way. And then close. Keep going. When you finish those 5 or 6, go on to the other side. Again, making sure you've got good neck alignment, good lifted up in the waist. Breathing in there, breathing out to rotate. Make sure that arms are down here, but you can see it. You turn your head and you close. Taking your time, using your breathing. Of course, it can be an elbow opening if you wish to. If you prefer that elbow opening, do the elbow opening. Once you've finished 6 on each side, again, don't rush. If you haven't finished, you come up to standing. All the way up, into standing. Take your feet a little bit wider than normal. Breathing in as you lift the arms up, hands together. Breathing out. And up, breathe in. Breathing out. Breathing arms down. Breathing in for a count of 5. Breathing out for a count of 7. Once more. Breathing in. Breathing out. Thank you, everybody. So, it's Easter break now, but I will be sending you 15 minutes little mini class for next week and then for the week after, so that you can do it a couple of times a week. Just to keep yourself nice and loose. One will be standing probably, and one will be laying. So, but we'll see how we go. I just thought I'd keep going over Easter, and then the new time will start, and please let me know if you want to join me with the next term. I will be asking for money then, but it'll be a half of what you would normally pay. But over Easter break, those 15 minutes, no charge, just keep you moving and keep going through these weird times. Keep safe, everyone. See you soon. Bye.